We've been on this spiritual path for a while together, and we've learned a lot. And I think it's time for a regrouping. That's what we're doing today. Today I want to talk about techniques that could be done anytime, in a few minutes, in 20 minutes or 2 minutes, or longer. We need to practice what we've learned and make it forever. Make it part of us. Burn it right into our own self so that we own it. It's fine talking about these spiritual ideas, knowing about them, maybe even trying to use them in your daily life, but burning it into your brain with your meditations is good. So let's think about that. I'll share with you a couple of dozen meditations. I've gone through a plethora of them to pick these out, not because they're the best or there's something special, but they're the ones I thought would be appropriate for this group at this time. 20-minute retreats. Harmony is the first one. To feel harmony within yourself. See yourself letting go of what we've studied. Expectations, judgment, and desire. We want to let go of those and then go deep inside and decide to experience this moment in perfect harmony. That's all you have to do. That's what you'll do when you do this one. Once in a while, you'll just break away and you'll think, I want to have some harmony. That's what you'll think of. Getting rid of judgment, desires, and expectations. Then in the summer, next summer when it comes back, sky gazing. Lie and relax, look up at the sky. Lie on some soft grass if you can find it. Observe the spaciousness of the sky. Observe the spaciousness of the sky. Watch the changes taking place, with the clouds coming and going. We used to have fun doing that, looking up at them and see if we could will them to move that way or that way. It's kind of a fun thing to do. But allow your inside space to be as vast as the sky. Think of that. You're wanting your space to be as vast as the sky. And this is what happens when you go into meditation and you get there and you're deeper. The great masters of meditation do this regularly, all the time. They feel this great vastness. That's what you are in your consciousness and your awareness. You've been given the gift of awareness. This makes us part of God. God has given us this great gift. Let there be light. Here's another one. Close your eyes and go deep inside. Say, let there be light. You remember in the Bible where it said, and there was light, and the light was good. Well, that's where it all started. Feel the light within yourself. Try to feel it within yourself. And then surround others with light in your imagination. How about abundance? We always talk about abundance when we're talking about meditations. Sit quietly with your eyes closed. Imagine that you are receiving positive energy from the infinite with every inhalation. The energy is filling you. Feel the unlimited flow of pure energy throughout your body, going down right down to your toes. Visualize exhaling negatives. I think Craig was talking about this. It's kind of interesting. We must communicate on a telepathic basis. But yes, we want to get rid of the negatives. Sometimes if you're angry, or you've lost your love, and you're mad, you're angry, Remember that mindfulness is not a judgment. Just look at the anger. Just look at it. And it'll melt away. These things are like little animals or little things that just roll up into a little ball and scurry away. Think of them that way. And as soon as you put your strength of your awareness onto them, they're gone. And you could do this with many things, not just with anger. Roots of faith. Do you think you can imagine yourself being a mountain? A mountain that's risen up out of the earth and gets higher and higher year by year. Imagine yourself as a mountain with a solid base rising out of the earth. Exhale this time and send the energy down through your body into the earth and feel grounded. Feel like you're solid. You have existed for centuries of changing weather, but you've remained solid. Take this groundedness with you wherever you go that day. And you can do this in a few minutes. That's the beauty of these. You can spend a half an hour at it, or you can spend a few minutes with it. Remember we talked about gratitude? It was one of the first talks I gave here when I came to Unity. And I'm just going to mention it in a minute. If your only prayer in your life is, thank you, that would be sufficient. See, thank you from the heart whenever the opportunity arises. I've learned from that. That has taught me that. Now, whenever I do anything with anyone, I always try to find some reason to say thank you. It feels good. And secretly, when you're eating, take a bite of food and say to yourself, thank you, and think about where it came from. Say thank you to the cow, or the chicken, or the whatever. Thank you. Embrace everything as a gift from God. Craig's point. Look for the positive. Craig's point again. Our telepathy is working. In any conversation about the weather, add a positive remark. People say, oh, golly, it's getting cold now. There's been a lot of smoke out in the air. It's raining all the time. And then you add something positive. Be grateful for what nature brings you. Once you've adopted this attitude, no matter what happens, you'll try to look for the positive lesson, the positive outcome, and the positive potential of whatever it is that's happening. Recognize the love of God in everything that we have been given. And we've been given everything. Look for synchronous spiritual intuition. This is where you're going to find your guidance, in the synchronicity inside of you, in the intuition inside of you. Your guidance for the day, your guidance for your life. Intuitively feel who you really are. Go beyond personality, physical body, and beliefs, and gradually drop into a deeper and deeper level of being. Intuitively feel who you really, really are. And then after sleep, when you wake up in the morning, on awakening, don't move. Stay right there. Breathe slowly and savor the moment. Mentally, travel over issues lightly. Just touch on them lightly. Issues that have been bothering you. Things that have been bothering you. Things that you can't get a solution for. And you'll be surprised what'll come. Your intuition's working overtime at that time, and it's just right near the surface. Notice any intuitive thoughts, perspectives, or insights. Aren't these easy? They're so simple and they're so profound. And this one's fun. Always carry a small smile inside of you. Like you have a little secret inside. Like you know that there's joy everywhere. Like you know that God loves you. You know, just keep that smile inside. And dance for joy like Snoopy. I have a little building that I built outside for one of my children, and we had a Snoopy, a little rubber Snoopy doll, and I stuck him up there. And he's up there, he's been up there for years. And every time I pass him, I think of this. Snooky he just sings and dances and jostles around. Joy is to see God everywhere, in everything. Pay careful attention while relaxing in a natural setting. Lose yourself in nature. Notice everything in a great detail. Allow feelings of joy to rise up inside of you. Just allow them, to fight this. Just allow them to rise up. Joy will rise. Perceive the divine nature in things. Imagine you can radiate love from your heart to the heart of another person. I'm not just saying this. This is true. You can do this. You can do this. Next time a person comes to you and tells you the problems that they're having, just get back in your mind for a minute and just feel and send your love to them. It'll go. Your energy just has to go if you direct it to go, and it'll make a difference to them. That's all there is to it. The next time you start to lose patience with someone, shift your perspective. And what do? See them as a work of art. Isn't that fun? See them as a work of art. That can be fun. This is a person that just was irritating you, and you could see them as a work of art. Good thing to do. Because life's greatest treasures are what? Simplicity, patience, and compassion. They all fit in there. Now, you remember we did a whole study of the book about now, the here and now, the here and now. Ram Dass talks about the here and now. You hear that statement all the time. Well, that's what we've got to do. Periodically, through the day, remind yourself to be aware of the here and now. Remember when I gave the talk on that, and I told you about the island of paradise that Aldous Huxley had conjured up in his mind, and they taught the minor birds when they're going over it to say, here and now, here and now, here and now, as they went, to remind you. That's how important it is, here and now. Well, what we do is we sit on our back deck, and when the airplanes go over and we can't hear ourselves talking, I just say, here and now, here and now. I think of the airplane as bringing that message to us. Mindfulness is the same thing. Become a watchful witness. A watchful witness. See yourself sitting on the throne of being a witness. See yourself using the gift that God gave you of consciousness. And notice everything. Respond with mindfulness. Carry the mindfulness around with you. Here's a word I love, namaste. The people in India really had it right. I don't know how many thousands of years they went along to find this, but they put it together. And here's the real meaning of it. The divine in me recognizes and bows to the divine in you. You say all of that when you say namaste. Every chance that I get, when the right company's there, I say namaste. In the morning when you wake up, while still lying in bed, stretch in any way that it feels good. Just like a cat. Stretch that way, and then stretch that way, and then stretch above your head. And don't get out of bed until you've stretched yourself right out. And then get up. And stand up and do a little dance. Remember we talked about Maury? He used to love dancing. He used to dance in the living room by himself. Yeah, you could do that. Just do it in the morning after you stretch. It's a good time. It'll make you feel good. You know, you have a life story. You do. Tell your life story to yourself. And now tell it in the third person to yourself. He, she, don't identify with it. Don't identify with it. Just tell the story as if you're listening to the story of someone else. Allow warmth and compassion to rise up and overflow towards the soul that lived that life. And who is that? That's you. This is you loving yourself and loving what you've done in this lifetime and accepting it for what it is, for all you are. So you can have fun with that too. So all of these, you got your homework here to do. There's more. And while you're doing that, say, what do I want? Continuously over 5 minutes, just keep saying, what do I want? You'll get an answer. You say, okay. And then think, oh yeah, and you'll get, no, what do I really want? And then I'll get, what do I really want? And you'll get down, gradually you'll descend to what's really, really important in your life. And Craig was talking about this, breathe in energy and breathe out negativity. Bring lots of energy into your body and breathe out the negativity. Sit erect and relax. Visualize sitting under a shower of energy that is raining down on you. And this makes me think of, you know the song, If We Only Had Love? Love that's falling like rain. And the parched desert earth will grow green again. Visualize that rain coming down and making everything green. Breathe in the energy, deep, right down to the toes, and then breathe out and exhale all the tension and the negativity. That's a good one to do. You do that for a while, you'll feel nice and clean inside. And now we come to the last one, the Dalai Lama. Do you know what he said? He said, kindness is my true religion. What else did he say? He said, the clear proof of a person's love of God is if that person genuinely shows love to fellow human beings. Take upon yourself the burden of helping others. You know, I was having a little fight with the infinite. I believe in God. I think about God. I ask Him for things and all the rest. But sometimes because it's so ethereal, it's hard to feel like a real strong love for God. And this is the answer. Do it with human beings. Love them. And then help them. And then pretty soon you have no problem loving God. So that's why this is so precious to me, doing this stuff with you guys. I learned so many things like this. That's worth its weight in gold. At first you could use a human model, somebody that's very kind to you, and then be grateful, and then just move on. Then extend that same gratitude to all beings. Well, I certainly enjoyed coming to see you, and I certainly learned a lot from it. I really appreciate it. Thank you.